today we are talking about The Giver, which FYI hits theaters on August 15th. And right now, my girl, Misty Kingma.
What up?
And I'm Jocelyn Davis, by the way, are breaking down what you guys need to know before you go see this movie and why, and at least in our personal opinion, you should go see it.
You should. Yes. Okay, so let's start it off, right? Okay.
Let's do it.
Number 7, we should probably just talk about what the movie is and what it's about, right?
Yes.
Obviously. Okay, so a lot of you guys watching have probably already read the book The Giver, written by Lois Lowry in School, which is what the movie is based on. Spoiler.
Duh. Yes. Again.
It follows a boy, his name is Jonas, as he navigates a world where pain is basically eliminated by forcing everyone to be the same.
It's really like all emotions are eliminated.
That doesn't, I don't
Not
know,
just pain,
like the
but
sound of
everything.
that. No. So Jonas is selected to be the receiver of memory, which allows him to know and store up everything that happened before the sameness. To sum things up, basically, the official movie summary is this. Let's break it down. In a seemingly perfect community without war, pain, suffering, differences, or choice, a young boy is chosen to learn from an elderly man about the true pain and pleasure of the real world.
Can I just say I really appreciated that dramatic interpretation?
Thank you. I was trying to do a dramatic reading.
And truth be told, I mean, I get it, you guys. It does sound complicated, but I promise you, it's such a great story and it's an awesome movie. Plus, can we please talk about the cast?
Yes,
Okay.
amazing.
So at number 6 on our rundown is one of the coolest casts we've seen in a really long time. I personally love the fact that it consists of all these legendary people like Jeff Bridges and Meryl Streep. You might
Snaps to the
heard of
casting
her.
director.
And then there's other really well-respected actors like Alexander Skarsgård and Katie Holmes. And then I also want to point out some incredible young actors that are in the film that are definitely ones to watch, big-time up-and-comers. We've got Cameron Monaghan, who you guys probably saw, recognized from Vampire Academy, as well as Shameless on Showtime. Then you've got Odeya Rush and Brenton Thwaites, who, FYI, plays Jonas. He also has an incredible ponytail in real life, which priority.
Great mention, Josh.
He's Australian, and I personally think there are big things ahead for this guy, so you've got to watch out for him. And Misty, as if that was not enough, at number 5, we're going to give a whole number to this girl. It's Taylor Swift. She is in the film. Her role is pretty small.
Really small, but everyone's talking about it.
To be honest, but it's really important to the story. And that's all that I'm going to say because I don't want to give anything away.
This is just so insane because we have not seen Taylor Swift in a movie since Valentine's Day, which is like a long time ago at this point.
And she was in Lorax. I know you guys are all going to be saying that, but she was not visually seen in the movie.
So that's different.
Yes.
Okay. And the cast is honestly reason enough to go see the movie.
Agreed.
But what do you say we talk about number 4?
I say we do it.
Jocelyn caught up with the cast recently, and they filled you in on how the book is different than the movie. Take a look.
It's some difference in, like, our ages are a little bit older in the story, or Asher's character kind of comes back in interesting ways that he doesn't in the book. But I think the important thing to note is that the core themes and ideas and questions that are raised in the book are still in the movie.
So basically, from what they told me, it sounds like the only major difference that we're going to be seeing in the movie as opposed to the books is the ages of the characters. So nothing huge.
Yeah, that's not big at all, considering.
No, considering everything that happens in the book, it's pretty cool. I also asked the cast how they hope fans of the book, who there are tons and tons of fans out there, how they're hoping they're going to react to the film. Check it out.
I mean, I think the spirit of the book is still there, and when you read the book, there's a lot of things that really hit you and a lot of messages that that Lois kind of put in subtly, and I think through experiencing this journey with Jonas, I hope people can feel that same thing, because I did when I watched the movie.
At the end of the day, when people read books, they're always going to have their own idea of a character's wardrobe, of their hair color, of how they look, how they sound, how they speak. That's one of the great things about books, but one of the great things about movies is that we see a specific interpretation from an artist.
Okay, I really need to read this book now.
I know, me too. And for those of you guys out there who have not read the book, number 3 is especially important, so put on your listening devices or your ears, pull them out a lot or something.
Pay attention, okay?
Because when it comes to the world that we're gonna see in the movie and what we need to know before we walk into theaters, here is what Brenton Thwaites had to say.
I guess we tried to create a community where, you know, we feel as an audience comfortable to see it, to watch it. When you read it, Lois's choice of words is so comfortable and exhilarating and happy and soft and warm, and it's a very nice place. And I guess that's a great start, a great foundation to flip it all on its head and really discover the truth about the community. And it's one of those movies where you don't need to see, obviously you will gain a better understanding of the characters if you read the book. It's not necessary, and that's the whole point, that we created a different art form. And you learn as you go, you completely are taken with Jonas, and you learn with him as he learns these memories and these visions. And so, yeah, I think that it's not necessarily to know anything, just go for it.
So interesting, right?
I know.
And what makes us even more excited about this movie is the fact that the cast had so much fun shooting. You can just imagine. I feel like that's always a really good sign.
Oh, I agree. You always, if you see a lot of twit pics coming out of the set and Instagrams, you know it's going to be a good one.
Exactly. So we had to get a little backstory on their favorite memories from set, and here's our number 2 spot.
Tell me what each of your guys' most fond memory is from shooting.
I think just having fun on set, playing music together and singing, and a lot of people played guitar and piano, and our writer, Michael Mitnick, he would just improv on the piano, and Jeff and Brenton and Cameron all played guitar, and when Taylor came, she played and I would sing, and it was just happy.
It was really fun because we were all kind of musical people, and so we would have jam sessions every weekend after a hard week's work. We would just kind of all go back and hang out and play guitar together.
And this brings us right to number 1, and something that we think you guys are going to love to know about this talented cast before you see the movie. At number 1, we are getting inside scoop on what was probably just the most A-list movie jam session of all time. Check it out.
First song that we ever sang together was Lean On Me by Bill Withers, and that was one that we kind of kept playing and singing over and over again throughout the movie.
It's the one that
Lean On Me?
Jeff would play.
Something that I feel like Jeff would play, like Lean On Me.
Lean on me, doesn't.
When
Can
you're
I lean
not
on you?
strong, and I'll be your
I
friend.
love that song.
I'll help you carry on.
I wish they were here to jam with us right now. Misty, can you imagine Taylor and Jeff and Brenton Thwaites?
They would blow us out of the water.
I know.
Okay, so if we're lucky, maybe they'll show it in the DVD extras or like maybe bloopers at the end of the movie.
Ooh, that would be incredible. Request.
But before I get too ahead of myself with DVD talk, guys, go see The Giver when it hits theaters August 15th, so be sure to check it out.
Oh, I am so excited for you guys to see this movie. But in the meantime, if you have read the book, we want to hear from you. You got to hit the comment section and let us know what you're most excited about. And of course, the entire cast is going to be at the Teen Choice Awards. We're going to be there too.
You're going to be there too.
I'm going to be there too, so make sure to stick with us. And click right here to get all the info you need to know about the Teen Choice Awards, which are going down this weekend. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.